Assalamualaikum and a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Facebook live viewers and YouTube live viewers from all over the world, from Kuala Lumpur, from Singapore, from Bangkok, from London, and from Dubai. I extend my warmest welcome to the Blocktalk for World Blocktech Forum, an event of paramount significance in the realm of technology and innovation. This Blocktalk is brought to you by Blockwork and supported by Crypto Valley Malaysia and International Blockchain Organization IBO. My name is Afzal Izaz, and tonight I have the privilege to serve as the moderator for Block Talk number 15, entitled Understanding Tokenomics, the Science of Token Economy. Before we begin, I would like to share to all of you about World Block Tech Forum this upcoming August. Taking place from 15 to 17 of August 2023 at the esteemed Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre, also known as KLCC, the World Blocktek Forum is poised to be an extraordinary platform dedicated to fostering innovation and collaboration in the domains of blockchain, cybersecurity, and IR 4.0. With Malaysia aspiring to become a global hub for blockchain and cryptography, this forum holds a tremendous importance in shaping the nation's digital landscape. There will be more than 50 renowned speakers from all over the world in their specialized fields that will talk about their uh, specialized fields, such as cryptography, blockchain, IR, IoT, big data, and many more. So uh, don't forget to get your ticket today by go to www.blocktech.world, or you can scan this QR code that will also link to the website. Okay, before we begin, uh, I would like to introduce to our speaker for tonight. We are honored to have an esteemed speaker, Mr. Edison Tan, our blockchain specialist, gracing our stage. We extend our sincere appreciation to him for sharing these valuable insights and expertise on a compelling topic. As the night unfolds, we eagerly anticipate Mr. Edison Tan's enlightening discourse, which is sure to captivate our audience and enrich our understanding on the subject matter. Without any further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Edison Tan to share
Hi
about
everyone.
understanding tokenomics. Hi, Mr.
Hi.
Right?
Thanks for inviting me and also being my moderator today. So yeah, thanks. Yep. So I would like to start my topic today to understand tokenomic meanings. This the sign of the token of economy. So it's a new era. Okay. So this is the thing that what we coming on during 2017 and 18 year. Then is we started on the especially the Ethereum launch, and also we going to more now know more about the token and also the NFT, especially the time. So let's begin the main topic. So okay, so what we going to know about this topic in smaller piece. So we come to in the place that introductions of the tokenomic and brief, and also we will brief on the blockchain and also cryptocurrency basics, and define tokenomic and also component tokenomic, and also what's the purpose on the token, then how it make it value on the token, and also what's the impact on the tokenomic on the cryptocurrency valuations. So and also the next one we'll talk more about like design and example. Then the final one is a more on challenge. Then after that this is what we're going to discuss on the future. So what's the future of tokenomic, and also what we're going on the next round on especially this year and next years. So because it's a lot happening this year. So we will talk more about that. Then also we will can see that the side there you can see a lot of like the pie chart. So you can see that how is the total supply and also how the tokenomic moving on, that like different color is different purpose on the pie chart from there. So I will go deep on it after that. So let's go the next one. So let me introduce myself again. So I'm Edison. I'm also previously I also is as a full stack developer and also application developer. Then I venture on crypto trading also and also Bitcoin mining. But then after that I stopped it after due to the competition is very big and also a lot of costs and also a lot of challenges. Then I changed to become to more on trading. Then after that, slowly I ventured to more on blockchain specialist on development and also blockchain trainer. Then I also like to hack things. Means do some product development, rapid development on in the competition, and I won some prize from there. Yeah. So after that, I venture more on like blockchain community also. Especially I also join to helping organize the Blocktech also, Blocktech World coming August. So okay, let's begin the topic on the tokenomic introductions. So what's tokenomic? So basically it's a token and economy combined together. So it means that how tokens to exchange or how to operate in economic worlds, means that like how to like bread and butter the old days, but then now become money, cash, credit cards, and more on trade on currency, fake currency, or those kind of things. But this one is the next era, the new era is more on token. So how we going to exchange, how we going to make the things tokenizations, and also especially on asset, and then also so on. So how we also is also different way that changing the blockchain ecosystem from 1.0 to 2.0, means that from just for paying money or just like trade as a currency, but then this one is totally also as a coin also like what we see in the Bitcoin, how we transact, especially what we do use for as a transactions for the currency or the new way. So this one token is also different way to make assets tokenizations, and also from there how we going to raise even though we how we going to raise money, how we get funds for a project, and also so on. So from here also you can see that there are a few main topic. One is token supply, tokens distributions, token utility, and token demand and security. So from here, right, this is five main thing in the markets. So what is token supply? Token supply is not mainly like we are limiting those kind of distributions on the total supply. So means that example like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin also there's limitations of the coin. So like 21 million coins to prevent over printing like as a money like last year. So that is with more inflations and also depreciations on the value of the currency, and also like token we don't want to make it as that way. So that's why our Bitcoin went up a lot during 2021. So this is a one way around that it's a one of functions or one of the ambitions or missions on to anti the inflations. So the next one, distributions token. So how it means that distributions on the token that like example how the fake currency distribute out from bank or federal bank, or our bank is a central bank, Bank Negara, to how to distribute those kind of currency in the market, and how the government control the flow or the economy running. So if over printing, over distributions, right, and also in the sense that like example we are budget to like government giving budget, right, every year. So this is a one way around that how they distribute the money from government that improve our country and also our citizen. So this is the one way around. Then this is also token distribution also is in the sense that how to make use of this token in the market, then during the tokenizations of the asset, or like music or songs or IPO, those kind of copywriting, and also those kind of knowledge that we're going to distribute out the markets and as assets. So we'll need to control so that the rate or whatsoever the flow rate in the market is controllable, and also make it more value on people that contribute to the markets, and also those people that needed, not like over supply. So that's a controlling, like example, especially I think a lot of people looking at the ICO or white paper, the mostly we talk about more on the distributions, so how they spend, how they consume the token and also the currency, or the money that raise, they how to make use on it, and how they really make the economy. That's what we means in token economy. So utility, especially the token utility, right? How we going to use on this is more on like really like consume on like you buying things, you pay some things, or you going to, like example, um, play games. Example, you can use this like GameFi, especially you can use this those token to buy the equipment, to buy your pets in the game. So example, this is one way around that, how they really become more on you play to earn, and also even though you play the time, you will gain some token from there, then you will gain some excitement, because you are not play for fun or play for nothing. So you can gain some like token currency, then you can spend on it, then you can buy your equipment, you can sell your equipment also, you can gain token from there. So even though some of the people that can allow you to cash out, means that you can get the real USDT, or maybe you can cash out in US dollar also. So the next one, the security. I think security is more on like how we going demand also, especially what we going to demand is means that the rewarding, what we say as how they can find how they reward the people's play to earn. So or even though proof of stake, proof of works, those kind of concept, so that means like consensus, so that you can gain some uh, token from them when you play, when you burn it or whatsoever, right? So from there you can get used to you gain something. This is a demand from the what we say is rewarding incentive from the ecosystem. Then security. So for sure, the security is quite take into the place that in blockchains, right? We also there's an enhancement on what we use blockchain so much, and also what we're going to add on more. And also we also get to uh, even though we need to get the compliance, KYC, and also on, so that it more make more the ecosystem, the tokenomic is more secure, more trustable, in the sense that what we're going to consume, and also going to get into the even though like metaverse, like sandbox, those kind of thing, right? So everything is everything recorded in, and also can't be manipulated by anyone's on the blockchain or database. Okay, for next one, so what's so important to the relevance to in the current world? So decentralization. So because it's what we going to um facing, or we going to moving to those kind of community-based business, or community-based ecosystem, or even though like economy community-based, meaning it's not like those old days like government or industrial uh, business, no longer is that kind of conditions. It's more like even though startup, they do those kind of like old days, I think 2017 2018 around that, there are a lot of people doing shares economy, those kind of conditions concept. And even though like Uber, Airbnb, those days they're trying to um, those platform doesn't own any car, any properties, they can rent, allow to people to rent out their extra space, extra car usage consumption time to other people, so that they doesn't waste their resources. They can be using their resources earn extra cash or money from there. So decentralized is also requiring to um, doing things different way. So we don't want to have centralized everything controlled by government and we controlled by banks. We also trying to see whether unbanked and underbanked conditions we can get into tap into the finance ecosystem or inclusions also, so that it can be um, allow people that can get benefits from the finance world. Then transparency and security. So due to the nature of the blockchain, why so excitements on that part? Because it's everything is transparent and transactions in the sense that can be validated and verified by everyone or the machines. It's not by a lot of human error, made by humans or those kind of controlled organizations. So that this thing is very excited that we not more on community basis finance. So even though they also from there, right, they're also creating new economic models and incentives that anti, even though they're anti inflations, and also try to make the value is limit the supply is limited, and also demands is always be there, and also this kind of thing is really solve our problems in the markets. And also even though there's DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations is operate can be efficiently, it doesn't need to without any needs on the central control. So tokenizations of assets. So from here, right, is what we main topic on the tokenomics. So because this thing is really help us to tokenize our assets, even though we make it like not as centralized like those kind of like corrupted country or governments that can be manipulate their database or their certificate that say that you bought this asset, but that after that they one way around that they change the ownership to their themselves, even though like military control conditions, they will get rid of the power using the power that they go to get still the owner of their assets, yeah, without doing any without paying at them, just stealing more on stealing and illegal actions on those ownership. So this tokenization asset, right, really that can prove that the thing is owned by whoever after whatever happens, and unless there's records, and also nobody can change it. And global commercials and cross-border transactions. So cryptocurrency, as long as it's really borderless, so that without any delays, and also doesn't have any need a lot of intermediates, people or middlemen or central banks, those kind of central international control remittance or those kind of control or middleman, then it's straight away peer to peer, means that me to you, that's all. And throughout the channel or the especially what we going to use, like example Bitcoin or TRC20 or those kind of BNB network. So like Binance smart chains, those kind of place, so that we use only their channel or network or their platform to go through. Just we need that one things only, so it's easier. Then smart contract, especially from how it works on the tokenomic right token economy. So it's using smart contracts. So especially how make use on the coding and also machine to run on it. Then everything is automated, doesn't need to have humans to operate it. And in the sense, just we need to have like a lot of machines around on the network then to run the program. As long as there's some action trigger from like we buy something, we transact something, we trigger during by human actions on peer to peer. Like I want to buy a house, so I will trigger to use my cryptocurrency USDT to buy things, then to transact to someone else, then the ownership will transfer to me in the record that this house is owned by me. Yeah, this is in the sense that this is how it works. So I will go through the briefly blockchains on and also cryptocurrency, how it works on chain, and also the currency how it generates. So from here, right, where we can see here, you can see some wants to request a transaction. So that request a transaction broadcast to the peer-to-peer uh, networks, and also like as a blockchains or nodes on the system. So the nodes will validate the transactions, and after that, very verified already, then the value from the currency is not physical, and also not is control supply, and also doesn't print infinity volume. So this is the way. Then after that, you can see that after verify the change, the block will be generated the new in the green color. Then it will distribute every machines, and also even though you yourself also can get the new block of the latest transactions, make sure that it transacts from your side also. So you will keep a latest record as a mobile phone, but then you cannot keep the whole change, because full node is required. First thing, you need to download a lot of data, then also be stored in your device. It will make your device heavy. So usually that will keep those most recent transactions only. Then after that, if you really need, then you get your machines to download it, or depends you how you want to really need it lah. Because you just make the transactions only, so you doesn't use as your mobile phone as a validator or verifier. So then it's collections of the records from the blockchains, so it's linked to each other and strong and resistant and to the alterations. So it's protected using the cryptography. Means that there's a lot of layer of cryptographic encryptions from on the blockchains. So from tokenomics, right, the study of the institutionally structure, right? So there's a few there's a 1 2 3 4 5 6 element actually what we can see. Token creations, token distribution, token utility, token value, token security, and legal and requirement considerations. So these few elements, right, is very important during we talk about tokenomics, and also how it run operate in the markets. Yeah. So from here, right, you can see here token supply, distribution, price, and rules. I will go into deep on it. The overview from overview. So token supply, right? Usually we refer total of numbers, and also existent and will ever exist. So these two things, right, is a fixed supply and inflationary supply. So fixed supply, right, is like Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin is at 21 million cap of the coin. So it's means that it can lead the increase of the price when during if demand exists or available supply. So it's really control, and also make the supply very limited. And also every 2000 plus block, then you will have the reward system from the POW, so proof of works. So inflationary supply is in this case, right, there isn't a maximum cap. So on the number of the token is example in Ethereum as an example. So this model, right, is prevent this as oversupply or demand supply, so can be adjusted according to the token and supply usage. So this is more on like in the sense that like Bitcoin, like on the difficulty mining. Then next one, what we're going to talk about token distributions. So this distributions, right, is we can see that how usually how the economy or the design of the token, right, on how firstly usually there's a few stages lah. Also this is there's 3 stages. So first stages usually is ICO. So it's mostly like raise money, raise coin, or on the development for the development and also operations for the initialize the token operate. So from here, right? So you raise the money already. Then after that, the tokenomics start raise the money. Then there will have an airdrop so that you will token utility will be kickstart so that people will start using the token. Then from the airdrop, so that people can start buying things, start to consume, start to giving people for free, maybe as a gift. So those kind of thing, then this is rolling, keep rolling, and also cash out and cash in from the ecosystem. So and after that, so people will start using it, right? So people also, some of the people want to do some work or mining, get reward, or on from there, like government giving printing out the budget or those kind of thing, right? So it will also, from there also people will get reward from uh doing works. So example like pay to earn, work to earn, enjoy to earn, those kind of concept. So from there, like there's also mining or consensus, also stacking. So mining is for like Bitcoin, then stacking is like current proof of stack. So it's like stacking for Ethereum. So this is how they're going to let the tokenomic rolling, and also how it works on that part. So token pricing is, and also token that's next one is token pricing and token rules. So this is the thing is quite important also, because they also make people demand and supplies during using, or um, how it going to make value that really people go after. So if no value, people wouldn't be asking for and also consume it, also, or purchase from the market. So this is where there's a very there's also few factors influenced by the pricing. So including demand and supply is normal, and utility of the tokens, market sentiment, regulatory news, technological advancements, and also overall conditions of the from the market. So this one is also really mostly on commodity basis lah. Yeah, this is mostly the most big factor on the markets also. So rules, right? Predefined protocol or rules set by the token creator, right, regarding the token operations and governance. So some of the token might have how they can about their how they can use within the certain ecosystem, how when can be trade, and how new the token can be created, and or existing one destroyed, or and also how they dispute and change the token operations are decided. So these things, right, is most like uh, how they really control, also make don't be like over demand, over supply, and over manipulate the markets also. So how they really prevent this kind of rules to stabilize, and also the trust, especially the trust of the tokenomic in this platform. So next, I think supplies, right, is we more in deep on the supplies. So because this is a thing that how we really think of like tokenomic. So there's a, of course, this both way also, there's a pro and cons, because nothing is perfect, and also nothing is it depends on the requirement and also demand on how we going to solve the problem, and also how make use on contribute back to the markets, yeah, that how they really solve their markets also. So it in the fixed model, right, the supply, right, like Bitcoin as an example, so potentially increase price due to scarcity. So and also reduce the inflation risk, and there's be the no possibility of increase of the supply. But con is all the tokens escalations miner may need another incentive to continue maintain the network, because such as transaction fees, uh, So also the scarcity, right, could lead to the holding, reduce the token circulations, and also potential utility, because due to after end of the 21 million supply, right, is stop moving, the miner will stop moving on to mine it, because no point, because the reward is not catchy or not good enough for them to maintain, to mine the network. Then inflationary is supplies. So this new coin created this total to the total supply, neither of a fixed rate. As a result, certainty actions like mining um, Ethereum for instance, right, for following this model, so can be provide ongoing incentive for the miner or validator, supporting the network security and transaction verifications, can reduce impact or loss or token on the overall markets. But then this can be lead to inflations if not a proper manage, and also which is decrease of the value of the individual token over the time. So maybe oversupply into the market. So this kind of thing, right? The rate of inflation is exists, the growth, right, is also the demand also will this kind of thing will might be like happens. But then you must make sure the economy also, or the organizations, or the ecosystem must be um, work together, so that make sure everything's work very well, and also don't oversupply, and also keep the momentum on the Ethereum, especially like example Ethereum, to moving on. Yeah. So like okay, so we next one is we go more into deep token distributions. Mostly what we see is, you can see you can just now what I explained already. So it's more on ICO, how we go to raise already. After that, we airdrop to make people to consume it, and also by getting free tokens, and try to see whether how we consume, and also from there. Then after that, we also want to, maybe they consume already, we will feel that, oh, I feel very useful, like give a try. So like a free trial or freemium concept. So from the airdrop, so you can feel it, experience it, then after that you'll try to do mining or stacking from there, so that you will see getting more excitement or from the reward. You can also you can enjoy or experience more on the token economy, especially like example like Ethereum. You can play a lot of different games, or you can go to like sandbox or decentralized land to purchase your virtual crypto lands property asset from there. So next, token demand. So usually what we talk about, this one is mostly like what we say use case, adoption rate, speculative trading. So this tree is a very main point. So utility is more on use case is usually what we say is the utility. From there, like people going to use it like maybe um, voting right or whatsoever, and also we can do a lot of like exchange use case, a lot different, like even though like tokenize the real estate, or to solve the real problem that really in the market. And also we can tokenize our property for intellectual property like songs, and also like images what we draw, like you can sell it online throughout without like copyright issues, because there's only one only. Then also it's recorded in blockchain to make sure this thing is owned by you, and after that you sell it out, it's owned by other owner already. Adoption rate as the next one. So the adoption rate is depends how the people like, especially why airdrop. So that's why the airdrop is giving out the free, and also let people to start to consume your token, how it consume, and the functionality from the token, smart contract, and ecosystem. So from there, you know, oh, it's very useful. Then after that, you consume it. Then after that, speculative trading. So from here, right, also there will people buy and sell. So it's creating economy. So that's why what we say tokenomics. So from there, buy and sell, right? From there, the price will have demand and supply, and also keep going, rolling. In terms that there can we see that it's different way on buying IP copyrights from there. So it's more appreciate this kind of assets from the market. So not like last time we can copy and paste from other people's those copywriting. So it doesn't appreciate the those people. Then only just buy once, maybe license. Yeah, it doesn't really appreciate the creator or owner from there. So okay, the purpose. So actually we in the markets, right, we have a lot of different type of tokens. 7 tokens type. So you can see that we can see a lot of usage of functionality, right? That's why we creating in general we have 7 type of token. So utility token, so first one, so its holder is trying to access the product and services, and they can spend particular blockchain system for like Ether. You can pay used to pay transaction fees and also computation services on the Ethereum network. So the next one, governance token. So this token is like for more on like voting on the project development. So they're providing holder ability to influence decision concern on the project updates, offer future development to change and also change this to the protocol of the rules. The next one is payment token. So it's like cryptocurrency, primarily like means of the payment, like Bitcoin, the most famous one as a currency. So the next one is security token. So it's like investment contracts, which is represents legal ownership of physical or digital assets, like real estates or company shares. So this is to subject to the federal security regulations and also provide ownership rights. So assets. So even though like assets, right, is ownership of assets such as gold, real estate also can be done that this way. So existing outside of the blockchains. So it means that this one compared to security token and also asset tokens, right? Security tokens are more on the REITs, means like those kind of real estate trusts, those kind of things are for security tokens. So mostly like investment package or instruments. But asset token is more on like the ownership of the asset, like car, real estate, you where you stay, or maybe you got the phones, computer, those things that owned by you can be tokenized. Then the reward tokens, the second last. So it's mostly like incentive, certain behavior, like participate in the network and complete thing of a set of tasks. So that is more on rewarding people's like proof of works like Bitcoin. So can consider it's like proof reward token. And the last one, what we mostly use in the market is stable coin. This token is backed by reserve of the value. So such as the fiat currency, like USDT, US dollar, and to minimize in order to minimize the volatility. So it's also often used in decentralized finance application. So just now token value. So we can see that the token value, right, also I'm more specific on the point. So utility, supply and demand, adoptions of and also the network effects and security and token economy. So that how you really run the economy. So make sure that is non oversupply, over demands, and also trying to stabilize the markets in the sense that. So this is the how these three the most famous in blockchains or cryptocurrency of the tokenomic. So this Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether coin, Tether tokenomic. So it's first one Bitcoin is you can see it's 21 million supply. Now I think during the latest March, right, 19 millions in the market circulations. So Bitcoin halving miner get 2.65 Bitcoin per block. So use case is more on peer-to-peer transactions. Yeah, it's more on utility coin. But no, it's like payment coin, payment token. Yeah. So for Ethereum is unlimited. Maximum supply is 120 million Ethereum circulations. So it's more stacking and 32 Ethereum. Make sure that the stabilizations people are using it. So token burning is 3.58 per minute. So that is make sure that this thing won't be over supply in the market. So deployment of the tokens, smart contract, and decentralized app in the sense of the use case. So for teacher coin is token stable coin. So it's 71 million billions in the circulations. So highly across accessibility, peer-to-peer transaction, trading pair on the currency, cryptocurrency exchange hedge against of the volatility of the other currency. So the rules of the token in this system. So incentivizations, then access and also utility, governance, fundraising, payment, and asset representations. So this is most usually we use in the market. Then how we going to use it on the sense. So impact of the tokenomics, token supply, same things. Distributions, utility, incentive structure, governance rights, and burn mechanism, market sentiment, and perceptions. So I think burn mechanism I doesn't talk much just now. So burn mechanism usually to reduce the oversupply in the market. So design. So okay. So clear when during tokenomic design new token, right? So clearly define the token utility, and also the next one is token supply, token distribution plan, the step of stabilizations of the price, well-defined governance model, well-defined of it's repeated. So it's well-defined governance model. So from here, so usually this few these five elements, right, is the most important thing, because uh, this is really assess the demand and supplies on the inflation influence, or even though influence the market, how good is it, and this is a good product or not, and also really uh, control the economy. So what's the difference Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Ripple, and their impacts? So 20 Bitcoin, I just say, so it's easy. So what we say, what we see is the limited supply, 21 million coins, and maintain miner is maintain the Bitcoin networks by rewarding the new Bitcoin generated by from the rewards. So this is approximately every 5 years it will halving. So scarcity factors, right, is play significantly roles in Bitcoin appreciation over the time. So for Ethereum, right, in the sense that it's a different way. So it's more on like usage, features, and also really good in the sense that they have smart contract, they have tokenizations, and also a lot of like decentralized can be done on the network. Then also they're also trying to change their from Ethereum 1.0 to 2.0, so that using proof of stack consensus to try to reduce of the generating CO2 to the world. So also a lot of like things that can be created, like DeFi, NFT concept also is very wow the world. The next one is Ripple. So just now I didn't talk about Ripple. Ripple is mostly what we do is what we're seeing is they're trying to make faster transactions and low cost international money transfer. So that really resolve our remittance issue in the market for fake currency. So challenge. So there's three mostly what we're seeing the challenges of the tokenomic. So model structure risk, extra external environment risk, and participant behavior risk. So these things, right, is mostly what we can see is environment. Mostly what we see can see that the regulatory those kind of thing, and also a lot of like well-known influencer in the market that giving very unstable or impactful statement about this, about tokenomics or about your token. And second, the model structure, how is you design the project, and also how the token works on the tokenomic on your own. So this is the thing, how you really design on the token supply, token demand, token uh, utility, and so on. So the few factors must be you need to design it in proper way so that it's really run in proper manner and also control by the markets. So that it doesn't like go crazy suddenly and so on. So participant behavior, so that especially what we see is participant user, right, is also is one of the big factor. Also the consumer, so that is make sure that those the community is positive, it's not negative, like using it illegally or doing illegal stuff and also on. So it's this thing also is we take in the place also. So future. So the last part, what we going to talk about the future. So this is ongoing, everything's, and also uh, what we always talking about. Even though Ethereum, they're trying to improve their from 1.0 to 2.0, and also maybe 3.0 soon. So this thing is they are trying to hard to improve it. So yeah, also they also have a like voting system inside then to do like you every time they release ERC 2020 and so on. So those kind of versioning, token version standard. Then regulatory clarity. So this one is very hard because this is really a community based system. So usually the government or those kind of central mindset system. So it's very hard to get their agreement on that parts. Then the next one, cross-chain interoperability. So meaning is uh, we usually want to cross blockchain, cross change, cross token, cross ecosystem, so that future token, right, the model may need take to into the account interactions and with other token also, and also the change also, so that it can be uh can work around lah. So like Bitcoin, right, there's also one feature that came out is wrap token, so they can wrap Bitcoin to like go to the Ethereum, Polygon, or other place, so that um, this thing can be consumed to other place, not only one blockchains. Yeah. So next one is more experimentation, so that is we need to have more experimentate things to ongoing, so the algorithm stablecoin or automate market maker and yen farming and so on. So this kind of thing also we need to keep improving the functionality, and also to create more, maybe we need to create more functions to solve more problem of the finance and also the ecosystem. So even though DAO governance token, right, also is a good way to automate those kind of regulations or decision making process to improve more on that. So social token, so this is a maybe the next good things, so that associate the brand, individual, community to evolve, expand, and creating new opportunity and challenge also. And the last one, sustainable and eco-friendly model, so that make sure that won't be like impact the uh, our greenery environment, and oxygen generator from the tree. So okay, so that's why Ethereum is doing a very good job. They're trying to change proof of work to proof of stake, so that reduce those kind of carbon dioxide generate from the machine, mining machine, those kind of things. We just need to stack the coin, then to validate and verify the transactions from there. So it's very good things that they transform it. So next Q&A. Maybe you guys have any questions, you can post in the uh, YouTube and also Facebook comments, so that we will answer your question, your questions from there. So thank you. So I think we almost there. So it's thank you everyone, and also your time to listening my talks, and also thanks for our moderator of Afzal. So thanks.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Edison.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you to all live viewers from Facebook and YouTube for joining this Blog Talk Live number 15, Understanding Tokenomics, the Science of Token Economy. All right. It has been an insightful and engaging discussion filled with valuable insights and perspective. We appreciate your time, attention, and active participation. Okay. If you'd like to know more about token economics, you can go to this upcoming event, World Blocktech Forum. There you will have more insights such as virtual reality, Internet of Things, IoT, and blockchain. So get your ticket to World Block Tech Forum on 15 to 17 of August 2023 at KLCC Kuala Lumpur Convention Centre. This event is supported by Government of Malaysia, Royal Malaysian Armed Force, Royal Malaysia Police, and Cyber Security Malaysia. So stay tuned to our blog talk on Facebook and YouTube, as we will make as frequently as possible every week on Monday, uh, Wednesday, and Friday. So to all live viewers from Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Bangkok, Jakarta, Dubai, and London, thank you all for joining this live blog talk. And let's embark this exciting journey of exploration, knowledge sharing, and collaboration at the World Block Tech Forum. Together, let's shape the future and empower Malaysia's digital aspiration. Thank you and good night.